Okay, in this video we're going to look at number 8. Number 8 is currently in standard form, and we're going to put it into vertex form. The very first thing that we have to be able to do is pick out A and B out of the standard form. A is whatever is multiplied by your x squared term. In this case, A is 2. B is whatever is multiplied by your x term. In this case, negative 12. Now this is very important. When we place it in our formula to find h, we need to put down the opposite of b over 2a. Well, the opposite sign of b is negative 12, the opposite sign is going to be 12. Okay? Then we have 2 from the formula, and our a is also 2. Okay? So now let's simplify. Let's just have 12 on the top. 2 times 2 is 4. Now we can simplify further. 12 divided by 4 is 3. So there's our h. Our h is 3. How do we find k? Well, in this case, we're just going to plug it right back into the original formula. And we're going to write this word for word, but where we see an x, we're going to put a 3 in parentheses. So that would be 2, parentheses, 3, close parentheses, squared, minus 12, there's an x, so we're going to put in 3 inside parentheses, okay, plus 16. Now I'm going to plug that into my calculator, and it's going to give me an answer. It's going to give me negative 2. If you don't get negative 2 when you plug that in your calculator, you need to do one of two things. You need to try again to make sure that you've got that plugged in exactly as it's written right here where I'm underlining. Or you need to come ask Miss Lewis, hey, what am I doing wrong? And she can help you. I can help you. Okay, so most of you got this and got to HK, which we know is our vertex, 3, negative 2. And that's great, that's our vertex. But that's not vertex form. To put it in vertex form, we have to take another step. We've got to put it in exactly as this formula down here tells us. So we'll write y equals, okay, what are we going to plug in for a? Well, our a is right here. A equals 2. So we're going to plug in the 2 for a. Now, this is where it gets a little bit tricky. Go ahead and do your parentheses x. Here, what this negative h here in this formula means is that we have to take whatever we get for h and put it in as the opposite sign. So in this case, we have 3. We're going to put in minus 3. Close parentheses. We've got to make sure we have our little squared. Okay, and then we've got to add in k. Well, k is negative 2, so we're just going to write negative 2, minus 2. And that's our final answer for number 8.